And I'm not sure, and I cannot say give you the super fact of in New York if it is right now still. But you know, that was just big cause or big problem. So a lot of people sit here and taint this virus from, you know, hurtful reasonings. Another percentage of the virus comes from, which is a small percentage, but it comes from shared needles. You know what I mean? So again, I just want to say, educate individuals that you have individuals like Aunt Rita's Foundation, you feel me, that will sit here and help you go to clinics, you know, go to different stations to sit here and know your status, because if you know your status, it's not too late. A lot of people, a lot of youth, when they're at the age of 13, think like, oh, I got this, my life is over with. No, it's not. You know, no, it's not. And the one thing that I do get out here and do share this with you for is because of the fact of in 1995, if my father knew of his status, then he would have sit here and been able to have things like Magic Johnson has and help to sit here continuously be living to this day with us, you know, for his kids. You know what I mean? So that's why I stand so hard on getting out here to get the youth to understand that when you know where you're at, if you're going to be sexually active, you got to know where you're at. You want to be clean. It ain't cool. It ain't fly sitting here running around sleeping with women and you filthy. That's how I just want to sit there and say it. Let's just be real. You know what I mean? So you know your status, you feel what I'm saying? You be respectful to that individual. I was 16 years old when I lost my virginity. And the first thing the girl said to me is, because of the fact of I'm Eazy's son, is, are you tested? And it messed me up. You feel what I mean? It kind of blew my mind. You feel what I mean? And just less than 24 hours, I had to apologize to her on my reaction to it and understand that, hey, you know what? You didn't say you didn't want to sit here, you know what I mean, sleep with me per se. Let's just say that. Let's be real. You just want me to be concerned of where do I stand with my health. And I respected that. You feel what I mean? I highly respected that. And that was when I lost my virginity. You know what I mean? Highly respected that. And you know, you want to teach your kids. I mean, we don't want our kids sitting here running around here, but this day and age, you feel what I'm saying? Like I say, look at the age range, 13. So they're having sexual activities in middle school. You know what I mean? Which is nothing to sit here and promote, nothing that's be cool and all that and the other. But we do want to understand that if our child has reached that point, you want to sit down and have that conversation with them, what condoms are, you know, contraceptives, you feel what I'm saying, birth control per se, you know what I mean? And hey, you know, the main thing is we finna go to this clinic and we finna find out where you stand and how you are, you know what I mean? You're just not gonna be, excuse my language, filthy, you know what I mean? So having a young age group like that, you just want to educate them, you know what I mean? You just want to have the foundations that are out here, you know, doing this for you guys, you feel what I'm saying? The foundations that are out here giving these you know, these stands or these places for you to go get tested and know where you stand in your life, you feel what I mean? To stop it. We cannot cure it, let's just say that, you know what I mean? But you can sit here and sustain it, so therefore you can live a normal life. Because if you do have HIV, trust me, it's not the end of the world. And again, if my father had the knowledge to know beforehand, before it got to AIDS, which basically means that your T cells is completely destroyed, you know what I mean? And that's when the death comes. So you have an opportunity, you have time, you feel what I mean? You want to know where you stand, you want to get tested, because you know what I mean, if you're out here reproducing, if not reproducing, doing the things that you're supposed to do, reproduce, therefore if you just want to be clean, you feel what I mean? You want to make sure yourself is, you know, on top of your own health, you know what I mean? So that's what I come here and do this for, you know what I mean? To educate individuals to know that, you know what I mean? There's questions they need to ask, I do. There's some questions that people ask and things that I may say that might rub them the wrong way because of the fact of this whole world of being too sensitive with just reality, you know what I mean? And like I say, reality is, it's a 60% rate of man on man, you know what I mean? And if a man does not be honest with a woman of what he's doing and she goes out, she has another relationship and sleep with another man, it's just a returning cycle that's going to sit here and kill us. And again, I'm telling you, it's killing, it's just crazy, it's killing. And I'm going to give you, matter of fact, I'm going to give you the statistics. 45 to 50% of Hispanics, 55 to 60% of African American. And that's all from man on man, you know, or heterosexual sex and not knowing where you stand. And then here we go, just Caucasians is more so use needles, you know what I mean? So it doesn't have, you know, it's colorblind basically to the sense of where it's going to sit here and come at you and kill. But let's just break down the facts of what it is, and we need to help ourselves. As I look out here, we've had more Hispanics and African Americans out here. So just want to say here, educate the kids, educate individuals to know know your status. Don't be scared to go get tested. You feel what I'm saying? Most things that even myself, I go through in life, and some people are just scared of doctors, period. You know what I mean? Our health is wealth. You feel what I mean? You want to be on top of your health in all aspects. You feel what I mean? Because again, with everything in health, if it's not just this, if it's cancer, if it's anything, if you catch it early, you're able to sit here and live a normal life and get the help that you need for it. You know what I mean? So again, that's what I do it for, to come educate the youth, educate the inner cities, educate individual places where it's a real problem and the percentage is rising of this virus, and they're attacking individuals and the kids at that. So that's what we want to sit here and help with. And I do that on all stances. If it's it's a gang violence, drug abuse, you feel what I'm saying, or this itself, HIV. You know what I mean? You just want to sit here and entertain it and, stop it from spreading and hitting our communities and our own people. So again, I appreciate all you guys for coming out here. Give it up for Auntie Rita's Foundation. Dana, a permanent voice, you feel what I'm saying, for sitting there putting on these situations for you. Now, she do these for free. She do this for free because she cares about the community. She cares about what's going on in the community. She cares about these kids. You feel what I'm saying? And it's not only this that she does. She does this for individual families that have lost families to gang violence, you know what I'm saying, to murder, you know what I mean? So I want to get her with, especially with God Biz, to sit here and get together of things that they can help each other with, because we all do this for the love of life itself. You feel what I'm saying? And life comes from God. And we all have a belief of God. You feel what I mean? So, you know what I mean? We all together. We're all people with each other. So, again, I appreciate Dana for sitting here doing this. Again, it's a free event to come. All the vendors that come out here, the lowriders and everything, you know what I mean? It's beautiful. But again, let's know our status. Don't be afraid of these doctors, or to sit here and go and get tested, to know where you stand. You feel what I mean? And then that'll just stop all of us from going down to this virus and just living life itself. So as we live in life, I'm going to sit here and perform a little bit and have some fun in life with y'all. Come on, here we go, DJ. I appreciate all the artists coming out here. My artist G, Freelay, God Biz, I appreciate y'all for coming out. God bless y'all for coming. Freelay, you feel me? I appreciate you for coming out here, man. And we're gonna do this, man. We're gonna do this. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? Well, clap your hands and come on, everybody. Let's go raise our hands like this. Come on. Come on. Clap your hands. Come on. Put your hands together. And clap. Can y'all say easy? Come on. Here y'all. Easy. Let them know. I can't hear y'all. Come on. Easy. Let them know. Get those hands in the air. Come on. Say it. A little louder. Come on. Come on, make some noise. Let's go with it. Hey, yo, Red, let's do it. What? Come on. Yeah. With some help from Red and Trey. Here we go, y'all. What you gotta say? A miracle, modern creation. Lil Eazy on the set, hyped up with the bass and a little bit of what you love from a brother who's smooth like a criminal. I need some liminal, otherwise known as a villain. Because I'm ruthless, when I find a sucker, I kill him. But most I think know not to deal with me. Yo, it's obvious. Tell him who you came to see. Come on. Let him go. Good. That's how we gonna do it. Yeah. I see out there. My man got the place going on right here, alright? Go get you some good old food. I see you, Chris. Yeah. Come on. Where we taking this jam to? Compton, but we in Arizona. I want y'all to wave your hands. Come on. Easy. Let them know. Come on. Let them know. Yo, Easy, kick another verse. Yeah, cause this is the way I know you like it, so you won't strike it. I took it and I hyped it. And now that it's done, I know you please act how the E just does it with ease. Just imagine a crowd screaming, a girl dreaming, just to get a P and a me and my B-O-Y-Z from the H-double-O-D and W way down with me. Stroke when I'm raging, turn the pages, see I'm not a son of a gun, I'm a Cajun. Let the kid avoid this shot cause it's hitting. I'm so cool when you touch it where it meant. coming off, raw into your speaker, making the suckers on the street feel weaker. But most I think don't have to deal with me. Yo, it's obvious, tell them who you came to see.
Cruising down the street in my six.
Come on, jocking the free, slapping the hoe. Went to the park to get to school. Knuckleheads out there, cold shoes super hoop. A car pulls up, who can it be? A fresh El Camino rolling kilo G. He rolled down his window and he started to say,
it's all about making that GT.
cause the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash, we'll pull your car. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy.
Cause I ain't shit.
I heard y'all, come on. Who wants some shirts? Come on, come on, come on. I ain't gonna throw it on the ground, come again. Whoever. B's in the place to give me the pace. He said my man JD is on free base. The boy JD was a friend of mine till I caught him in my car trying to steal an Alpine. Chase him up the streets to call the troops. The silly motherfucker pulls out a deuce. Little did he know I had it loaded 12 gauge. One sucker dead, LA Times front page. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking to trash, we'll pull your car. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy.
Cause I ain't shit.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Bored as hell and I wanna get ill, so I went to a spot where my homeboys chill. The fellas out there making that dollar. I pulled up in my 6'4" Impala. They greet me with a 40 and I start drinking. And from the 8 ball, my breath starts sticking. Left to get my girl to rock that body. Before I left, I hit the butt cart. Went into her house to get her out of the past. Dumb hoe said something that made me mad. She said something that I couldn't believe.
So I grabbed the stupid bitch by a nappy ass. She started talking shit.
What you know? Reached back like a slap the hoe. My father jumped up and he started to shout. So I threw a white cross and knocked his old ass out. The boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that time with y'all.
Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't shit.
Yeah. That's right. Come on, I'm gonna do one more. Where I'm from, and this is what the DJ has, so don't hurt me, boy. Yeah, come on, we gonna do it one more. Excuse me, kids, I'm sorry, but I'm finna go there for a little bit. Come on. Wood. Come on. Wood. We're gonna do it like this. Hey yo, doctor, here's another proper track in it's fat. Watch the sniper, time to pay the piper. And let that real shit provoke. See, you just wanna be low, then you'll get smoked. And I hope that your fans understand when you talk about Stanley. The same records that you're making is family. Motherfuck Dre, motherfuck Snoop, motherfuck Death Row. Yo, and here comes my left blow. Cause I'm the EATYE, and this is the season to let the real motherfucking G's in. You're like a WWE puppet, not a rapper. But tell me what the fuck you find an anorexic rapper. Talking about who you gon' swallow with and who you shoot. You're only 60 pounds when you're wearing boots.
Damn me, they tried to fade you on Drake Day.
But Drake Day only make easy payday. All of a sudden, Dr. Drake is a G thing. But on this old album covers heat was a sheep thing. So nigga please, don't step to these motherfucking real G's.
Should've known by now. Your dirty
I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. I really love y'all for coming out here again. Make sure you guys sit here and know your status. Now, I'm going to be real. I can look out here. Plenty of y'all doing your due. A lot of y'all. I can tell. A lot of them I know already. A lot of them I know already doing their due. He just had a child. Give it up for a man just had a baby. He finally came back outside. He was too late to see him come before him, but he outside. But again, just know your status. You feel what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. You know what I mean? So you can sit here and live a loving life for all these beautiful young kids out here. You know, and be an example to them. You feel what I mean? That's coming from somebody that lost their father, and I don't wish that on nobody. You know what I mean? Not anyone at all, because you don't know what it does to a child. And I didn't have therapy. I had to learn on my own. You know what I mean? Learn how to be a father on my own. Learn how to play football on my own, and do everything else on my own. Don't put your children in that situation. And don't let your children grow up to put theirs in that situation. You know, he wanted me to be better. I want my son to be better. I want y'all kids to be better. And I want y'all to be better, you know? I love each and every one of y'all. Give it up for a permanent voice. And Dana. We'll be at Barsmith. If any of y'all grown-ups want to come to Barsmith later tonight, I know I can't even get Dana out too late. We'll be at Barsmith later tonight, enjoying ourselves, and come celebrate and have some fun. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you all, and again, know your status. God bless you, and I love you all.
That was a blessing. That was a blessing. If we was in church, I would say, to God be the glory. Y'all, I don't sing no more. Listen, I just be messing with y'all. I don't sing no more. But I have to honor God, right? All the time. I'm so grateful for those of you who came and you stayed and you waited. And he gave us some very important education, yes? And you babies, you're not too young to learn about it. Because this world is different. The world we live in, y'all know we're in a different time now, right? Everything is nothing new under the sun. That's what the Bible says. And so we just have to be prepared. And I'm so grateful to be able to bring the education to marginalized communities especially. And like I said, this epidemic of HIV and AIDS is in black and brown communities. And I'm going to do everything I can to support my people. Y'all are my people. You're my brothers. You're my sisters. You're my babies. Yeah. So I'm so grateful for every one of y'all. Give it up again for Lil Eazy E. Yeah. And we're going to continue next month. We're back in South Phoenix at Esteban Park. We're doing autism awareness. And if you want to come out, yeah, King Caden, because of you. Annie is coming back out to do some autism awareness. Y'all come out. Y'all be with us. Aunt Rita's Foundation, I couldn't have done this without them. They're such a blessing. Spectrum Medical, there's some blessings. I'm just grateful for all of y'all. Town of Guadalupe, thank you for opening up your doors to us. I'm grateful. My attitude is gratitude. And again, to God be the glory for all of y'all. Yeah. I love you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Go follow a permanent voice. Y'all help me get loose on this social media, yeah? I'm old school. I'm trying to do what y'all do, right? My baby say snap. I be calling it Snapchat and Chip Chap and all the rest of the chap. Y'all get on there, follow me. Help me to promote things for us as a people. This is for us. So I'm grateful. I love you, and I love you. Have a good night and be safe.
The town of Guadalupe wants to thank you all.
You're welcome.